Hey there, Cancer. How are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for Monday, June 23rd through Thursday, June 26th. Okay, I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through your weekend. And that'll pretty much do it. That's the whole deal right there. We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about or what they want to bring up. Okay, this one's going to be for my Cancers. Okay, there we go. All right, Cancer, let's see what you get. Okay, we're starting this one off with the Hangman. Okay, followed by the Three of Cups. And then I have Justice. So this is your backstory or your recent past. Currently, I have you with the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. In the near future, I'm looking at the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. All right, bottom of the deck for this read is the Four of Wands. So the undercurrent to this particular reading is all about a higher level soulmate or things that are destined in your life. So things that you set contracts for or whatever before you came to Earth. Things that were meant to happen and people that were meant to be in your life. That's pretty much the basis of what the undercurrent is. The card at the center of your read is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands speaks of waiting for your ships to come in or basically looking towards your future, trying not to focus on the past too much. That is, from almost every direction it plays into the equation somehow is this Three of Wands. So we'll see how both of them play in here in just a second, okay? Let's start with the past, where we have the Hangman, the Three of Cups, and Justice. So the Hangman is speaking of you feeling quite stuck here in the past, okay? With the Three of Cups, there's a couple of different meanings for the Three of Cups. In this instance, though, this looks to me like third-party interference or third-party situation was what you were feeling stuck about in the past, okay? Justice is justice, right? So maybe your justice was the fact that you were feeling so stuck, possibly. Okay, so it looks as though you had yourself somehow caught up, is how I feel about it. It doesn't have to be a third-party situation. It can be a third-party interference of some sort. But if it is, then it's just one that you're giving far too much credit in because it's causing grief in other areas of your life. It feels as though you were having a very hard time focusing on what was important to you or realizing what that was in the recent past, okay? For lack of a better way to put it, it almost looks like you got caught up. But in getting caught up, the justice in you getting caught up was somehow like the player being played type of deal. I don't know, this is a... So whatever you were trying to get away with, instead somebody ended up getting away with that with you. You know what I'm saying, is how this feels with the Justice card. It doesn't matter. This is in your past. It's already happened, but however it played out is what's affecting the rest of the reading. And to some extent, it feels like it must have been destined, so there was some sort of a lesson that needed to be learned here or something. All right, moving forward. Now we're in the current. What do we have? Four of Cups, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, so Four of Cups would speak of disappointment or dissatisfaction, basically. Coupled with the Three of Wands, you are very disappointed or dissatisfied with what you feel like your future is looking like to you right now. The way where you're sitting right now, you're very dissatisfied with how you see the future playing out. And it's over the fact that there is a lack of trust. I have to feel like the lack of trust is towards you, and possibly it's for whatever you got caught up in back here in the recent past. All right, well, that's what I have here. So you're just very dissatisfied with the prospects that you see for the future, and it's over the fact that you can't get exactly what you want over a lack of trust here. Okay, let's move from there to the near future. What do we got here? Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So all of this has to do with the divine union of some sort. There's a divine union at play here. But with the Five of Pentacles, it looks as though somebody's getting left out in the cold, and they're getting left out in the cold over secrets. Or at least they're feeling left out in the cold. And it's over secrets. And if you turn it around and come a different way, I have Justice to the lack of trust to the secrets. You know what I'm saying? From a different direction, I have the Hangman to the Four of Cups to the Two of Cups. So it's like you're feeling stuck and dissatisfied over a divine union that's gone awry, and it's got awry over this side over here, over the Justice, the Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess, over whatever these secrets are. And when you look towards the future, you're feeling left out in the cold over a third-party situation or a third-party interference that you allowed in. Is what this looks like. Okay, I have the Four of Wands, then the Two of Wands, then the Four of Swords. So whoever the other part of this divine union is, they're at a crossroads where they need to make a decision, and you have no pull over it. You don't even feel like you have influence over it at this point. You're being forced to just sit on the sidelines and rest and try to heal. But okay, what else you got here? What'd you get yourself into, Cancer? No, just kidding. Got the Six of Pentacles, the World card, and the Eight of Cups. So with the Six of Pentacles can actually be all about somebody giving to two situations. So I feel as though quite possibly the Six of Pentacles is here because you gave two situations, which caused the end of a cycle and for somebody to walk away. I've got the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Now you're sitting there being incredibly conflicted. With the Ace of Wands, you're looking for inspiration desperately. You have options, but they're not the one you want. Okay, what you got here? Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. Because the one you want is turned totally cold towards you. Over the fact that you were deceptive or that you lied and brought in a third party. The Devil's here and the Five of Cups. It's like you're stuck, almost obsessed in this sense of loss and regret right now. But that's counterproductive, Cancer. I mean, whatever's done is done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the way that works. So to stay stuck in this feeling of loss and regret seems, I mean, what good is that doing you? Because what I don't see here is a ton of action towards trying to fix anything. You're just kind of sitting there stuck, feeling sad, but you're not doing anything about it. Doesn't look like it. I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. There's some kind of a new opportunity coming towards you, possibly to try to fix this. I don't know. But it's attached to a tower. The tower is your ego. That's what this tower is all about. And the Six of Wands is same thing. It's really ego-based. It's you being too concerned with what other people think of what you do, or their opinions matter too much to you. You're getting stuck almost like you did in the very beginning, where you're stuck not realizing which things do matter and which things don't. All right, let me see. Let's do the days of the week. What'd you get for Monday? I've got Temperance and the King of Cups. So, yeah. I mean, you are the King of Cups, Cancer. That's what you are. And you're going to have to be patient with this situation. Tuesday, I have Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So you're incredibly defensive, and it's all over somebody that you have a great deal of history with. Wednesday, I have the Queen of Wands and the Star. You're still holding on to hope and faith that you're going to be able to get whatever it is that you want out of this. And Thursday, I have the Knight of Wands and the Magician. So Thursday, you're trying to manifest the ability to push forward, you know, to do what you do, to go after what you want. There you go. Looks like you got yourself in a bit of a pickle, but I'm sure it's one you can work your way out of, Cancer. There you go. Okay, no matter what the cards say, you go out and make it the greatest 4 days you can. That's what you do all the time, right? That's what everybody has to do. Just go make it the best couple of days you possibly can, and that's that. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings, and I'll be back next Sunday with another one of these. And I'm here every morning with the daily energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, they're kind of cool, kind of quick and fun in the morning. And that's it. If you're looking for a personal reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, or if somebody texts you and says they want you to, will you be my friend or whatever, that's not me. That's not me. Please don't get taken. There is somebody out there doing that. They have my picture. It's not me. Okay, I don't have a backup account. This is the only account. So they ask you to go there. That's not me. It's just not me. All right. All right, you guys. I'd love to hear from you. If you do want a reading, please message me. I will take care of that. But I'm not going to reach out first. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for everything. Have a good day.